It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. I'm going to address this real quick because I got DMs up the doodah saying, Heaven, I heard that Megan Thee Stallion didn't even write this record, that she was throwing shots at Nickiminaj, and I heard she didn't even write the record. Now, the new record she got is called Thot, S-H-I-T. Now, when the funny thing is this, people trying to paint their own narrative about she didn't write the song. When the song first dropped and the lyrics, when people heard the lyrics, they said, oh, that sounds just like she wrote it. The bars are corny. We can tell she wrote that. The bars are corny. Same thing they said about Big Paper. But then when they started seeing the reaction of the audience and the reaction of the general public, and the general public was saying, yo, them lyrics was fire. Then all of a sudden people have to paint a different narrative and say, well, she didn't write it. And I heard she didn't write it. Number one, the only website right now that has the writer of the song down, because there is no Wikipedia page of it. The only website that has the writer right now is genius.com. And genius.com has down Megan Thee Stallion as the writer of the song. Now, there is no way to answer the people who I don't know where y'all are hearing this from, but to answer the people that's asking me this question, there is no way you're going to know who wrote that song. There's nobody telling you who wrote the song. There's nobody dropping tea. There's no one around. Have you heard that from anywhere? So wherever you're hearing it from is BS. Until it is proven otherwise, okay? Megan Thee Stallion is the writer of the song. Everyone, for some reason, now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Megan all of a sudden don't write her own rhymes. That was never the case. That is the main thing, the main reason why people came to me and said, yo, Hev, you need to check out Megan Thee Stallion. She writes her own lyrics. Now, all of a sudden now, since the narrative's been changed and she's not messing with your fave and she's not messing with certain people, and now people on flip-flopped and don't like Megan, now all of a sudden you're trying to discredit her. So Megan don't write her own lyrics now. Nobody writes their own lyrics except Nicki and the people who rock with Nicki, I guess. If someone was writing this song, trust me, they're not going to just hide and lie for Megan's sake and not be credited. People aren't giving up credits on records. That's how you eat. That's how your family will eat for life, is your publishing. So who's going to give up publishing rights? Who? Who's going to give up publishing rights? Unless they're getting paid big money. Why would someone like Jay-Z, an artist under Jay-Z, think about this for a minute. Why would Jay-Z pay somebody to write a joint for Megan and to say that Megan wrote it? Do you know how much money he would have to pay them when he can just write it himself? Jay-Z is quite capable of writing a rap record. So Megan Thee Stallion so far is down as the writer of that song. It's not like the song was so crazy. The lyrics was just so, she was just so out of here with the lyrics that there's no way she wrote it. People are saying Partisan Fontaine. First of all, Partisan Fontaine is not that nice. I don't know where people got this, that Partisan Fontaine all of a sudden is the greatest hip hop writer in the world. Partisan Fontaine can't make a hit for himself. So how is he such a great writer? People need to stop with the narratives. Megan came off with that record. Stop discrediting this girl. This girl has been writing her own lyrics from before she even met Partisan Fontaine. Y'all need to really use your heads and stop letting people who want to spin a narrative have y'all thinking shit that have y'all thinking they dropping bombs and they dropping exclusives. And I guarantee you the people who are doing this have no connections to the industry whatsoever. It's crazy. If someone wrote on this record, maybe they wrote the hook. Like I was trying to tell y'all before, trying to give y'all some game. Listening from a person who calls it down the middle. Not for a person who's on Nicki's side or not for a person who's on Megan's side. People are dropping all of these so-called exclusives. And this is what Nicki Minaj was talking about. This is exactly what Nicki Minaj was talking about. She's sitting back like, how is everyone coming out with all these exclusives and I haven't said a word? Oh, man. Y'all can continue to... I got tired of giving this same response to 70 DMs, so that's why I made the video. Megan Thee Stallion, just because people have people on their writing squad, that does not mean they're writing the bars. They're putting together a song. So one person could be in charge of the melodies. One person could be in charge of the hook. One person could be in charge of the start break. But Megan Thee Stallion writes her bars. What would she benefit from having Partisan Fontaine write her bars? And people only started, they did the same thing with Big Paper. They said, oh yeah, you can tell she wrote those bars, they're trash. But then as soon as they started seeing people saying, Cardi went hard with them bars, oh, she didn't write that anyway. People want to change the narratives. Hello, people. We all love Nicki. I love Nicki. Nicki Minaj is not the only female that writes her own bars. I don't mean Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat aren't the only females that write their own bars or people who like Nicki. I mean, come on, man. It just goes to show that Megan must have hit home with some of them bars. Because people are now scrambling, trying to find ways, whoever these people who are starting these ridiculous rumors, you can come to me, somebody who was in the industry 21 and a half years, somebody who can pick up his cell phone right now and call any publicist I want. Someone who can pick up the phone and got celebrities' phone numbers in their phone. Listen to that nigga. Instead of listening to somebody who has no connections or has invisible connections that you've never heard of. No pictures to prove it. No nothing. You can Google Heaven to God, Heaven Hollywood, the Clark Brothers, Block TV, the IE Network, Clark Brothers Films, Heaven James Clark. You can Google all those names and the industry will be tagged to it. There's proof, there's write-ups, there's pictures. That's an industry insider. Okay? Unbelievable. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, and subscribe. if it shows up people as a writer, that don't mean they wrote their bars. Has any of you ever been in the studio to see how it works? Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, y'all. Stop DMing me that garbage.